Brian, here at the live desk, the Michigan Economic Growth Authority announcing, as you know, we've told you today, millions of dollars in tax credits that they say will lead to thousands of jobs in our state, nearly 1,000 direct or indirect jobs in West Michigan alone. At the same time that the authority is announcing that, the authority and the governor are warning if the legislature doesn't take action to extend tax credits, the state is not going to have many more announcements about these jobs. Our political reporter, Rick Alvin, was in Lansing today to kind of clear up what's going on here. And I'm going to let you tell us what you found out in Lansing. Then I have a question about something you said earlier in the hour that I need clarification on.
This is a great day. It's a big announcement for Big Rapids and Holland and Kalamazoo and Middleville. And these announcements and tax credits will hopefully bring jobs over the next few months to a few years. But having the ability to lure companies from other states and other countries with those kind of tax breaks may be over for this year unless lawmakers will make a move in Lansing.
Create 642 new jobs.
It was all smiles as the governor announced the creation of what she says will be more than 3,500 jobs, thanks in part to incentives offered by the state. But those smiles quickly turned to a somber warning about future such grants.
Unless the legislature passes additional tax credits, this will be the last mega board announcement of the year. We have run out of tax credits to be able to bring jobs for Michigan citizens.
The director of MEGA echoed the governor's concern and said he was hopeful that the House and Senate could be convinced to give more tax credits to use as an economic development tool.
I'm cautiously optimistic that we'll be able to reach agreement.
He also said without that authority, Michigan would sit on the business recruitment sidelines.
We will have to take off the next 4 months and watch our friends in Ohio and Indiana and Wisconsin and the surrounding states begin to have free reign, basically, and no competition from Michigan.
Even with the state's economic condition, as bleak as it is, and some considering raising taxes to balance the budget, the governor says such tax forgiveness is actually a moneymaker.
Reminding everyone that the tax credits don't get paid out unless people create jobs, and the return on the investment is much greater than the tax credits are worth.
Now, the House and Senate will get back to business full-time after Labor Day. In the few days that they meet between now and then, it's not clear if they're going to take this up. If they don't take up the extension of the credits, then the next mega board meeting, which is where they regularly make these announcements, is the end of September. And it's possible they won't have any announcements to make if they don't get more credits.
All right, here's something you said earlier in the hour. You said that it would be illegal for you or the state to tell you what the governor just referred to. She claims that the gain from these tax credits is far greater than what the tax credits cost all of us in the state of Michigan. Why can't they tell you what the performance is?
Well, the performance numbers would be related to specific businesses and how many jobs that they were able to create, and the amount of tax credit that they got could then be extrapolated from the number of people that they hired, and the Attorney General and others said that would be an invasion of the business's privacy. Now, we can get overall numbers. We know how many jobs they say have been created, how many tax credits have been given, but the specific question I ask is how many jobs have been announced, have been promised, and how many actual jobs have been created over the history of time.
That's a fair question.
But they think that there's a problem. As I said, there is some legislation that might change it, and we're going to keep following up on it.
That's good. Okay, thank you, Rick, for that.